In today's video, I'm gonna shop my craft space, and I also have a $40 spending budget. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Araceli and this is Araceli Chan DIY. And in my channel, you're gonna find tons of DIY inspiration, and it's always gonna be on a budget. This is a place where we get our craft and our chat on, so I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. All right, so today I'm gonna go to Goodwill and I'm giving myself a $20 budget for home decor stuff that I'm gonna flip. I already know how it's gonna go in there. You guys already know Goodwill prices are a little cray sometimes, but hopefully I can find some good stuff.
Right off the bat, as soon as I saw this, it really made me mad because they're really nice pieces, but $70? Like, it was donated to you. How could you charge this much? I really like them, but we're going to skip right over theirs. And I actually thought this was a good price, $24.99 for this little, it's like a toy organizer, toys, Legos, whatever. I was almost going to get it, but then I remembered I don't have that much space, so I did leave it behind. I'm sure somebody picked it up. I actually also really liked this candle holder, but I didn't really feel like spending $10 on it because I know it's just going to sit in the garage or in the attic somewhere. And then if you'll notice, I was looking through all of these frames. Where do you see any blue or yellow tags? Like, barely any. I saw a couple of things, but throughout the whole store, I barely saw anything that was the blue and the yellow. And I have my theory about that, but I saw this frame and I almost got it because for the price that it was at, I think maybe Hobby Lobby, $49.99. It was 75% off, but it was crooked and I knew it wasn't going to sit flush on my wall, so I decided to just skip over that one. And then I figured I'll take this frame because I know I can make something cool with it. And then this one, the lights were not turning on. I did check the batteries and they were a little bit corroded. So I don't know if they're going to work or not once I put new batteries on, but I just decided to take it anyway.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so I actually thought this lamp was super cool, but I'm not going to take it for $70, even though I looked it up online and somebody was selling it on eBay for like $250 or something like that. I imagine this TV is listed at $30 because it's like retro or something. I don't know, but I did see someone take it, and then imagine paying $50 for like the first generation of Crickets. You could find some of the newer ones used probably on Facebook Marketplace for that much.
All right, we are back and we stayed under budget. So I did spend a total of $24.51, but that's only because I ended up buying that chair for Milani, which was $5.79. I'm not really counting that towards my budget. So all in all, I did spend a total of $18.72. Now I just got to Dollar Tree and I'm gonna give myself the same budget of $20 to see what good stuff I can find, but I'm also kind of nervous going in there because we already know Dollar Tree is on that BS too. Still not okay spending $1.50, $1.75 for things, so I'm definitely gonna try to keep it at the $1.25. Oh no. Okay, we're at $1.50 now on the home decor. I'm assuming, right? There's a red dot, but $1.50 because take off the sticker. I don't think it's super bad. Like $1.50 for these bigger ones. I don't mind the price change on those. I mind the price change on little things like this. Because like these are still cute, right? Obviously, I would rather pay $1.25 or what it used to be $1. And these are cute too, actually. But yeah, on things like this, I just don't know about that. Or like on one single wooden pumpkin, the $1.50 is just not worth it for me. And then we're at the $1.75 for fall florals, which I also don't think it's worth it for me now either. Although I would love to take some of these because I see some really pretty ones like these. These are super cute. These are nice and full. The leaves, I still like, that's not $1.75 worth. You know what I mean? Like you can get something a lot fuller somewhere else. Like if I need 5 of these, that's crazy, right? That's a lot of money. Too bad Joann's is closed too. Man. Let's see. That's $6. Oops, my bad. Ah. Sorry. But I think this aisle right here is going to be up to $9. Frames are still $1.25. Let's see. So this is still $1.25 also. Okay. One of these 2-pack wall shelves. There's these little trays here. Looks like these are still $1.25. Like these. Back from Dollar Tree and we were under budget. I spent a total of $17.50. I have $7.50 worth of stuff that's gonna go for fall. Still under budget. Right, so I'm gonna start out with the 7x7 Dollar Tree frames and then also the wooden shelves. So these are 2 by 6.75 inches, which is perfect because they're gonna fit right into here. Gloves on, and baby wipes. Okay, taking some acrylic paint from Dollar Tree in deep brown. I'm gonna put a little bit. I'm going to use a couple of these sawtooth hangers. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on the bottoms here. And then that way I can stick the nail right into the glue and it's not going to move. would you guys do? Would you just leave it there at the bottom, or would you bring it up a little bit more? I'll add the hot glue to the bottom here. And then a little bit on the side. There is going to be a little gap right in there, and so to make sure that this stays in there really well, I'm going to add some hot glue in there as well, and maybe just like in the middle and on the sides. The $1.49 succulent is going to go perfect right on there. I actually love the basket. The basket, not the disgusting liner inside of it. The basket's like in really good condition. And if you guys remember, it was 50% off. Was it 50? Yeah, it's 50% off the blue tag. All right, I'm just gonna take the little seam ripper. And that's the only thing that it's being held by, is just the string or some thread.
Let's look at fall stuff. I have a lot of pumpkins still, so I might take some of these.
I was gonna add the flowers, but I just feel like it's too much. Okay, I actually did find these two stems. Should I do the leaves or take them out? Easy peasy, we got that Dollar Tree tray and then also some of that liner, and this is from Dollar Tree as well. Okay, I changed my mind, like always. I'm gonna do craft paper and Mod Podge. Shoot, ooh, there's some good ones in here. I think I'm actually gonna go with this one. I'm just gonna trace it and then go into it with the Mod Podge. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell or not, but like the Mod Podge almost took that sheen away from the paper. So if you see that, it's like really shiny, and then this one's a little bit more opaque. And so it almost looks like it's wood, and then like this is a print on the wood. It doesn't look like it's the craft paper. So now this kind of throws off the color of the beads, since there's like, it's natural wood. So I'm gonna take some white acrylic paint and just paint them. I really could have sworn I had more of these in gold. I don't know what happened to them though. So I'm gonna take those two 5x7 Dollar Tree frames. Okay, we're gonna make it work, because even I have to trust this process. I have the vision in my head. These frames are a little bit different than what I pictured. I thought these were like the metal frames where you can like bend. This is the ugliest thing I've ever made. Like, it looked totally different in my mind. I might use this yarn, because it's, I hope it's yarn. I hope it's not like a tapestry type of thing. Pivot! Oh. 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 Your girl thought she was buying yarn. I mean, well, technically, it's like twine-ish, but it's a legit hammock. I'm gonna have to come back to this. I'm gonna have to regroup rethink this, come up with something different. Alright, so there's been a little bit of a time lapse since I opened up this hammock that I literally thought was some pretty nice yarn. It's been a couple of weeks. I was thinking that I could hang it like as a stuffed animal holder or something like that. It's too big for Milani's room. I might have to come back to this in a part 2. But in the meantime, what would you guys do with this? Would you keep it as a hammock, or would you recycle the macrame, yarn, twine, whatever you want to call it? What would you do? Let me know down in the comments. So I thought maybe I could take the twine or the hammock that I thought was yarn, and I was gonna wrap it. I set it to the side. Maybe in part 2 I'll come up with something, but what's not gonna go to waste are the glass pieces that I took from inside. Alright, so I'm gonna take that glass and just clean it up a little bit. There's all that commotion blowing straight into my mic in case you guys hear me or don't hear me. Okay, I'm gonna sneak back here. I'm gonna pick through this real quick and see what I can find. Okay, so I'm gonna take that wall decal, placing it underneath the glass. I'm gonna just mark where I'm gonna cut it. I'm just gonna take that hot glue and go right around right across the edge of the glass. Unfortunately, as clean as I want to make this look, you are gonna see a little bit of that hot glue in the back. Okay, so the only thing different that I'm going to be doing to the top piece is adding some twine. And just make it as long as you want, depending on how low you want the frame to hang from the top. I think... let's see. And the glass is not too heavy, so I don't think you should worry about it like coming off with the hot glue. If you're worried about it, you could use some some crazy glue or Gorilla glue, yeah, or E6000 glue, what have you. But this is what it looks like with the hot glue. Plenty of supplies to figure out what to do with. I'll tell you what, it's really easy to be broke, but it takes a little extra time to be creative. So with that said, I hope you guys stay tuned for part 2 to see what I do with the rest of the stuff that I got at Goodwill and Dollar Tree. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Make sure you leave me a thumbs up, leave me any comments or questions down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!